What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the West Coast. Right, so basically I have just finished this field, which is the third field, and it is now 20 to 7. So but what I want to do, I'm thinking about maybe leaving the mower here, because I've done fields. Hang on a second. Sorry. Oops. I've done fields 30, which is where we are now, 81, and the meadow behind the main farm there. So they're all done. Now the windrower is here. So what I'm thinking of doing is, if I leave the mower here somewhere, maybe over there actually might be a good plan. If I can put the mower in here, and then, oh no, no, not going to make that. Do need to turn the other way, I think. That's better. Right. So let's drop that down there. We'll go and pick the tedder up. Take that down to, or back to the farm. And then it will be time for me to get some well-deserved rest, and then we can go off and ted up in the morning. So I'll look to be heading out of, I mean, I don't know, maybe, whoops. If I sort of say, I don't know. Oops, wrong button. Let's PTO it now. It will sort of start and head out about 7 o'clock in the morning, depending on what the weather's going to be like. But I hope that it should be fine. Right, so let's head back. Let's get back to the main farm here, and we'll be good. So I was going to be knocking on sort of 7 o'clock by the time we get home. We'll get back to the farm, which is good. We will park up in we'll just park up in the shed in front, and we'll carry on tomorrow. We'll ted the, because I've been looking at prices. There's not a huge amount of difference between grass and hay, but I think the few extra man hours is worthwhile doing, and I think I can sell it loose. So because if I can, then that's what I'll do. If not, then I'll bale it. I don't really want to bale it, because if I can possibly get away with it, because I've got the loading wagon. So if I can sell it loose, then that's what I'll do. I'm certainly hoping I can. But the sun's going down. Look at that. Look, that's just a beautiful sight. It's been a nice day. I feel like the first day. It's now drawing to a close on the first day, but I feel like production has been made. So happy with that. Let's get this back up here. Looking forward to getting indoors, getting a bite to eat, and crawling into bed, ready for a nice early start. I'll see what the weather's like. I'll see what the weather's like in the morning. If I can get out early, then maybe that's what I'll end up doing. But I think we'll park up over here, just next to the Massey here, I think, and that should do us well, I think. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's lift you up, shall we? Actually, you're going to go under there. You're raised up. Yeah. Only just. There we go. Right. Lights off. Engine off. Beacons off, I think. Yep, they're off. I'm just going to detach the PTO. Left it in reverse, so the lights are on. There we go. So there we are. Right, that's the first day over and done with. So I am going to head off indoors, have a bite to eat, and go and get into bed. I will see you all bright and early in the morning. Right then, so we are back. It is just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. It seems like we're going to have another cracking day on the farm. So I've had me Weetabix, we're all ready to go. Right, so let's start her up. We'll just leave her running for a bit there. We will just make sure everything's okay around here. We'll set the PTO up now. So what we're going to do here is, because the mower is down at the sheep farm, I'm going to leave the tedder at the sheep farm as well. Just had a thought. Where is our windrower down there as well? Windrower is, yeah, that's down there as well, so that's fine. So we'll end up back at the sheep. So that's where it will. I think we just better put some lights on. I don't really need to actually, because we're only going to be on the farm here. So we're going to ted this up first. I think. Oh dear. That's already got a bit of a growth on it, look. Already. So let's see what we can do here. It looks like the grass wasn't really long enough to mow, possibly. So, but we'll be fine. We'll get a bit out of this. We'll get a bit out of it. Right, so let's drop this down here. Lower it. There we go. A bit. There we go. Right. Let's just nip round the edge here. See what we can get. If I can just get enough enough of a yield maybe off this meadow and the 2 other fields that I've done, then possibly that'll just put us a bit of money in the bank, because I've had to pay my daily maintenance costs. So that's cost us what, about 3 grand, something like that. So I don't want to be doing too many of those if I can possibly help it. Right, but we're just coming down the edge here and come across round to here. It's really difficult to see what's what here. Really difficult, in fact. So we'll just go round here twice, and then I think it's pretty much up and down anyway. What I've decided to do is go to the sheep farm, back up to the sheep, and pick up the windrower, and I'm going to see what I get off. It's not the sheep, it's back up to the cows. I'm going to see what I get off that field there, because the reason I've left the windrower is because if the loading wagon's up here, I'll pick it up as well, but I'm not sure whether the loading wagon's up here or whether that's up at the cows or not. I'm definitely glad I got an early start. I wasn't going to start till about 8 o'clock, and I thought, no, it's a nice day, I'll get out, I'll get started, and you know, I've already run into some issues, so hopefully I can get those issues sorted out, and we can crack on. So I have to learn from my mistakes and make sure that doesn't happen in the future. I just I hope I don't get my wages docked, but if I do, then that will definitely teach me a lesson, without a doubt. Whoops. So, right, here we are. We are at the farm here. Windrower, please. That's not over here. Right, let's just hop out. Let's go over. Let's see where stuff is, shall we? Baler's over here. Is there a shed around here somewhere that might have it in? Windrower. No loading wagon down here though. That's fine. That's fine. Let's run back to the tractor here. gonna have to buy myself a. There we go. Pressure washer for a definite. Fold that up. Put a wooden top. I love the way that's done that. Awesome. Let me pick that up. Right. Let's make our way back down to that field and possibly move on to another one, I think. But here we are, back at the farm here. Right, I need to. What I'll try and do is actually pick this up. I'll do that on the front hitch here. There we go, we'll attach it up anyway. Looking good. We'll lift that up because we don't need it. Let's head down to the end here and let's go make a start. Actually, I'm going to start middle here, I think. Right, I'm going to see what rows I get, because I'm really not sure what's going to happen here. There we go. Right, so we're going to go drop you down. Now, this is literally just going to give us the one swath, which I'm hoping I'm going to be able to see. Which is not really doing very well at all. Right, everyone, what's happened here is the as you saw, I did try and start to do this. It's not really leaving much of a swath here. It's already started to grow. The grass really wasn't long enough to be cutting, I don't think. So what I have decided to do is abandon this, abandon all three, because they're all exactly the same, and we'll get on the next growth. We'll collect it all up. We'll give it another cut, and we'll row that up, or ted it and row it, and we'll go from there. It's a bit of a pain, in all honesty, because I could have done with the money, but it's a lot of work, I think, for not a lot of profit. You know, the first row was pretty awesome, was all right, really. I mean, it's not great, but there's not enough of it. What the plan is, I think now, this field over here is ready to harvest, I think. Canola, we're at 100%. We are ready to go, ready to rock and roll. So if I can get into this field, is there a turning point? Possibly. I might just squish a little bit of the crop here. Not too much, I hope, but I want to try and get round that vent, that gate, like so. Let me just try and put that there, I think. We'll leave the engine running for now. Perfect. Run over here. Hop into this. Go and load that header up. This is a private road, so there shouldn't be any traffic down it, but you never know. You never know. Right. There we go. So let's what I want to do now is leave that running. I'll hop over the gate here. Hey, here we go. Pull this forward and out of the way here, so we're not in the crop. Right, let's pull that over to here. I need to get past if I can. Right. In a bit anyway. Oh, actually I can do that in a little while, so let's turn you off. Let's crack on. Close to that gate there. Let's crack on with some, get over there, with some harvesting, shall we? If I can get out here, because I just need to get out and pop the PTO on. There we go, awesome. There we go. Let's unfold everything. Drop that down. Fire up this bad boy. So, as I said, I'm probably going to set up some form of GPS after I've done maybe 2 headlands, possibly. So let's get round twice and see how we get on, shall we? Let's see how we get on. Be a bit careful here. Parked that tractor in the wrong place, really. There we go. Right, so let's nip round the edge here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 headlands down the bottom here. I think, and 2 headlands down at the top. And that should give us ample room for turning, I think. Oh, actually, we also have to be careful on this field, because this is the field with the public footpath, I think, that goes through the middle here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut this side of it first. I also want to get rid of that so I can see a bit better. Let's cut this side first and see how we get on. So, as I've said, learning from one's mistakes is a big part of life in general, actually. So, but I hope anyway. I hope that you know, I can learn from it and move on. I think mistakes happen. Mistakes happen in life. It's what makes us human, I'm afraid. So I think we've got this started. So I think a lot of the next video is going to be this harvest, I think. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to call that an episode, I think. I do hope you've enjoyed. It's like I said, day two on the farm. Things are already breaking, which is perfectly fine with me. But please, if you wouldn't mind to please leave a like, share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Can I just say a big shout out to my Patreons, Virtual Farmer, Dal Nil and Witchy. Sorry, Dal Gaming and Witchy. Thank you for your support. It's highly appreciated. No, wrong button. But yep, I'm going to call it. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.